the hell? Son of a... Looks like that car just came through the wall. What the hell's going on here? Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. I like that. I like that. Yeah, look at that Cadillac fell on the ground. That was a restoration job we did that never got finished. The guy ran out of money and I ran out of patience. So I leave that there to remember stuff by. And it just looks cool anyway. So here we are. And my lovely wife, wherever she went hiding to, it's Sunday morning, about 10 o'clock. There she is. Yeah.
Don't kill me.
So what's up? What are we doing on that car?
We're going to paint
Benny,
it.
what are we doing?
We're going to paint this car.
Well, come on, show us what we're doing over here, because it's Sunday morning. You're the only one I can get to even. Besides my dog Bruno, you're the only one I can get to come over here and work with me.
We're fixing all the little imperfections on
What
the
are we
car.
doing? What are we doing?
We got Evercoat in little pinholes.
Okay, what's that for?
Filling pinholes, deep scratches.
Well, let me get a good close-up of the... Okay, so we're putting the Evercoat. Now that's just that's Evercoat metal glaze, am I right?
Exactly.
And all that's doing is filling in the small, minute pinholes that you probably wouldn't even see anyway. Am I correct?
Correct.
And then we're going to block those out. Wet sand block them, or?
Wet sand
So
block
what I'll
them
do
out.
is I'll go back over and spot seal all these spots here.
Yeah, where you'll spot seal everywhere bare metal
There's
shows.
bare metal.
Or anywhere you busted
Yeah.
through with primer.
So you think we might get this painted today since it's Sunday and I know you want to go home?
Absolutely, it'll be done.
You think so? You think maybe you can paint it for me and I can just go relax, or?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's get that done, man, and see what happens. We still got to tape it off.
Let's go.
Now, we want to tape it off. Why? Even though it's all gutted out and stripped down, and all we got to do, what do we...
Dust will still fly. Still got to tape it off.
Still got it's still got microfine dust all over in the car, so we're going to tape that thing off pretty much completely.
Yeah, don't want any dust
Yeah.
on the paint.
We're going to get most of the dust out when we color sand and buff it, but to make the job faster and slicker and more even,
Yeah, it's always
and more
safer.
cleaner.
It's always safer. Go
Yeah.
ahead and tape it off.
Well, I know Claude's going to probably be sneaking over here pretty soon. He said he was coming over, so maybe we better get on the ball and quit talking.
Let's get her done.
All right. We were block sanding our car outside, finishing up on it. We got all the fine detail done. Now it's all taped off, ready to paint. All we got to do now is wipe it down with DX330 wax and grease remover. That's going to get all the dust and the trash, and it's going to clean it all up. Like right in here, we'll get all that off. And this car is ready to paint. So hopefully in about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, this car will be done. So let's get that thing wiped down. I'm going to spot seal it first, where all the bare little spot metals are. Like if you see some metal right here on that edge. Then you come over here and here's some right here. Wherever we fix the little pinholes, I'll put some sealer there. And once again, all I do is spot seal it. The reason for that is if you put the sealer on the whole car, sealer dries very quick and doesn't give time to cure where it lays down, and it'll leave an orange peel. So that will make, when you put the paint and the clear on and the paint and the clear shrink, it's going to make it even twice as hard for it to color sand and buff out, because the orange peel is going to be twice as thick. With the 2K part primer, you don't need to seal the whole car off. We dry sanded this whole car, then we went back and we re-primed the whole car. We blocked it out 4 times.
Well, here we go.
And now,
Time of truth. Painting 62 Ford Galaxie. My mistake. Sealers first. It's going to put the sealer on all the bare metal and anywhere he did Evercoat or it busted through the primer. for the primer.
Alright, now what I just did, if you notice, I spot sealed. It's just like if you spot prime, you know, a panel that you're going to repaint. What I did is I spot sealed the bare metal areas, if you walk around. And I also went over this with sealer. We didn't put no primer on that. That's the engine compartment. I just want that to blend in so it'll all look uniform. That's the only reason I'm painting it. So if you walk around, you'll see all the spots that we sanded through. And what we'll do is we'll let that dry for about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. That'll be completely dry. If you notice, it's already, and look real close, you can see the orange peel effect that I'm talking about. That's why you really don't want to seal your whole car with epoxy sealer, because it'll just give you an orange peel effect, and when you go to color sand it out to buff it, it's going to be more sanding than. Let's let that dry and we'll come back and get the paint on. 3 coats paint, 3 coats clear.
Baby, the bad, bad thing. 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 You ever love someone so much you thought your little heart was gonna break in two? I didn't think so. You ever try with all your heart and soul to get your lover back to you? Go on.